This year still down towards my parents, but we took a little detour through some little towns. Actually, we stopped at the butcher shop to get some really good sausages. Can't really explain what they are. We'd have to try to taste them, or to look at them actually. This is on the road, going back on the freeway again, and we're topping almost 140 miles per hour here, 220 kilometers per hour. Going pretty fast, but we have to go quite a bit of a distance. From Hanau to my parents is about 350 miles, so we had to make that in about 3 hours. There's a few tunnels we have to cross, or we have to go through actually, and that was pretty neat. And we just keep going. And the longest I've ever been into was I think like 15 miles long, but that was from Austria coming back. So now we're just going to the shorter ones actually. Here we're on the Autobahn again, just see German ambulance, I guess. They're a little different than ours. Here's my mom in the foreground. Next to her is her sister and her sister's husband, my uncle. My mom tries to take the food away because I'm filming, but it was kind of funny. When she didn't want me to film it, I actually don't even remember what it was. I think it was partially rabbit, just leftovers, and she made it up. It was really good, potatoes and everything. Awesome. It might look not too appetizing on the film, but it was delicious, I tell you. And here you see my parents' house. Actually, we added on quite a bit to it. About a quarter towards the left side was added on. And going and walking around a little bit. That's the entrance. And this wood has to be chopped, yes. And I did that before too. It's quite a bit of a work, and especially bringing up all those tiles for the roof. That was an aerial view. Living room and the tile oven where the wood goes. Little dining area. The table can be extended. And the backyard, you have red currants and black currants growing, and a whole bunch of other stuff and vegetables. You just name it. I just filmed a few on here. And actually here some other fruits and gooseberries I have on here. Yes, I believe so. Yes, that's gooseberries, and they're so absolutely delicious. So everything is growing in there, from roses to a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables. It's very delicious. And here's another view of the red currants again. And the side view of the house again. Towards the garage you see a little bit in the wood again. That's up to the patio. That was added on too as well. And now we're actually going to the attic. My uncle is taking a little nap here. I'm catching him right now. He didn't even know I was filming him doing this. This is directly over the garage actually. Could be like a playroom or whatever you want to name it. So on the other side is my dear daddy too, and actually he was ill when I got there, so he's taking a nap. He was out for about 2 days while I was there, and the doctor did make some house calls to come in. This is the basement. It's filled with juices and beer and wine and lemonade and water and a whole bunch of canned goods my mom canned in. I mean, she does a lot of work with that. So we're very busy. Now it's my family. My dad on the left side, and I believe in the middle is my grandmother, and the other people I don't even know how they're related to me. So on this picture, I think my dad was like 17 maybe here on this time, so it's been quite old. Now we're going to my mother's side of the family. My mother is the tiny little baby. And on the way left, that kid is my mom's oldest brother. My mom is the one middle in the back. And her mother is the middle in the front. Going on to a newer picture. That's my grandmother again with my mom's youngest brother. So of course I can't be missing either, and took some pictures of myself as well. And on that picture that's coming up will be me too. That's my grandmother and my grandfather again. He was a Cossack fighting for the Polish cavalry actually, under British command, which I didn't quite understand, but that's what I was told. And of course now we're coming to me. I was 18 here. That's been a few years ago too. It's my mom, my dad, of course. And from that we're switching over to coffee time and cake time. Some delicious stuff we had there. I believe this was strawberries or plums and coffee, so it was good. This is actually the garage. My uncle's car is parked in here, and I'm actually in my parents' car right now. So we're trying to head over to a different area. We wanted to visit some other places. Here's an ambulance driving the sideways. I guess somebody got into an accident. This is a monastery we visited, and actually we do buy quite a bit of honey from that area. The monks make delicious honey up there. Here you see the altar, the front part of it. And it's amazing if you see all the gold they have and all the paintings, everything. I had to cut a lot of this clip out here because I had so much more on it, but I think it would be kind of boring to have anything else on it. I'm just amazed by how much luxury there is, and gold and marble and everything. It's amazing. The ceiling. Remember that one? Coming up is me in the confession stand, and my mom had a really hard time with the camera. It was funny. We went to a lot of other rooms too. I filmed them, but they weren't as good of a clips, but they were all places you're not supposed to go to. Went to several of the monastery chambers and everything else. It was funny.